Hey audio listener, welcome to the AV Epochs podcast, an Avenue Studios production. Check out our Patreon and Locals community for exclusive content, access to our private Discord, and so much more. And don't forget to review our podcast to help spread the word. And now, let's dive into the adventure. Hey everybody, it's my pleasure to introduce this long overdue one-shot, A Circus Adventure, starring Great Moustache as the Game Master, and Austin and Katie and Zech and Mary as the players. This is the story as told by Peter and Ulysses T. LaHaye in their letters home. What is truth? What is fiction? And what is gentle elaboration must be left up to you to decide, dear listener. Let's dive into part 4 of A Circus Adventure.
What was that?
You go. I want to put a memory in her mind before we kind of start.
Okay.
So, Mary, while you're collecting dice,
Yes.
I want to, if we can forge a little bit of a memory here, though you are mainly a contortionist, can
Yes.
you and I have a memory that, like, we have been practicing
Some kind of skill together.
fire?
Breathing.
You've been doing fire eating,
Right.
and fire breathing.
I'm not against this.
Is this okay?
This seems like something that would be up her alley.
Yeah, especially
for
for a contortionist. But I feel like, can we just have that, in our memory banks?
I'm perfectly happy with this as
Okay.
being a.
I just would like that to be in our repertoire as we move forward.
I like this.
Thanks.
I like
Okay.
this. All right. 8.
9.
Not 9.
With that much advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I rolled a 2 on the D20.
Oh, okay.
Skills.
What did you roll for your D4?
The D4.
Yeah.
I didn't roll a D4.
Oh. For earlier, when that's why
Oh.
you tossed the dice?
I rolled a 1.
One.
So you get
can-
an
okay.
extra D20?
You get an
If she
extra
succeeds.
D20. Usually if you succeed, if
Yeah,
you want
if
to
I
spend an
succeed.
extra D20
Could
on
I
this.
do a legend point to re-roll?
Well, no, it wouldn't let you re-roll.
Okay,
It would
that's
just
not
do
how
you-
that works?
But what I'm saying is if instead of adding a D20
I totally
to another
know how
roll,
I totally know how legend points work.
Yeah.
Obviously.
you can roll an extra D20 and add it to your roll right now if you would like to.
I would like to.
And that would use it up. It means you couldn't use it like on an attack roll or something else.
right,
But-
yeah, but like this is
Sure.
like a hardcore fail. An additional 15.
Okay. And it was a
24.
9? So
Yes.
24. Okay. So it doesn't look like on the body itself, but on the very the butt, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? It looks like there might be some
Residue
Like that's
there of
probably
some
where
sort.
it lays its eggs out
Yeah.
of type thing.
That was
so
my-
that might be maybe.
Right, that
Right,
was
is what
kind
it
of
looks
my
like.
hope or assumption
Okay. Yeah.
area. So that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Is that my full action since I...
No, that's your but remember that was your free. You got because you rolled so high on your initiative.
Right, right.
So now you've got all your actions again.
All right. I want to alert all of you guys. We should aim for the abdomen. That's where the eggs are coming from. Makes most sense. Hopefully there's some residue there. Let's go for that.
Can I use my action to go into my fanny pack and pull out what is clearly like whatever liquid we would have used for our, or like, yeah, whatever, it's alcohol or whatever thing. And I'm just gonna look at you and I'm gonna lock eyes and I'm just gonna say, and as I toss this to you, I'm gonna say, Julie, do the thing! And I'm gonna throw it to you.
I love it.
And I'm going
Do I
to
have
use
to roll-
bolster.
Okay.
So,
That will be my bolster too. I feel like that's me giving her the stuff.
Okay. Sure.
Once it's
Well,
mine.
you need to roll for it. Oh,
Yeah.
you got boom.
I have-
boom,
yeah.
focus, boom, boom. But you're just doing it on a single target, so yeah, it auto succeeds. So you got advantage 2 on an attribute of your choice.
Peter has gonna do bolster with the aura,
Okay.
and Peter's going to like pull his jacket. His what he's wearing is like a blue vest with gold trim that's kind of stylized circus style, a little filigree and such like that. And it's like, this is the greatest show.
So you're trying to do aura so people near you get bolster, or are you trying to hit everybody with bolster?
Aura.
Okay.
So it gives people around. I can
Yeah.
be standing.
They
with
have
her.
to be, well, it depends on what you roll, but they'd have to be 10 feet, I think.
Okay. So I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna cheer people on. So I'm rolling.
But in order for us to be bolstered with that, we have to stay
Right.
within area of him. Okay.
When
Yeah,
when you leave the aura, you no longer have it.
Okay.
As long as you're in the aura, you have bolster.
And so would the creature.
No, you choose that. It's allies.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you
Yay.
power level 6, yeah, it's a 10-foot radius.
Oh, good. That's a good point.
It's banes that affect everybody.
Thank you.
17.
You need a 22 for that. Did you roll the correct dice?
I believe so. It's my presence.
Oh, what's your present score?
5.
Okay, well you can't. You can get a power level 4 at max, which is still an 18. But it'd only be a 5-foot radius. But you're close enough. You're just one away, so I'll let you have that one.
So we have to be within 5 feet of him.
So
So I
that's
guess I'm like
the.
running up
As
to
I'm, like,
the two
running
performers
away.
here, and I'm just like putting an arm around each leg, just like, you got this.
It's taking over you.
All right, so Julie, you still have your actions, right? You did the action of bolstering
Yes,
her.
Willa has bolstered her by
So
throwing.
you've gone.
Julie, do the
Peter
thing.
just did that, and
many
you're like
times as I
right
can
under
say
the
it.
thing or right in front of the thing. So people
I'm like
that-
right next to these two.
Okay.
So however far they are, I'm just running up to them.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can do that. All right. So Julie and Tats and Ulysses.
All right. I'm going to yell for people to cover me, please. And I'm going to start running in towards the base of the...
Yeah, you're gonna go like
beast.
under it and try and.
Yeah, because I got to get close enough. Otherwise...
Yeah, because you're gonna do melee. I'm guessing. Like I said, it's like 25. You don't have anything that gives you. Well, you guys
We have
are
haste.
hasted, so you got plus 15 movement. So yeah, you can get there with just your move action.
Oh my gosh, that is so crazy.
Ulysses is just going to charge in with the club.
Okay. So
Fire
you're
club.
rolling to try and attack with
The fire.
the fire.
The
Okay. You're like
alcohol.
spitting it or whatever.
I am.
right?
So
Okay.
I'm wanting to try to find something to kind of put myself behind a rock or something so I'm not in direct line of it. But then I would, yes, be trying
Yeah.
to blow
spit
fire.
it.
Spit
Okay.
it
So yeah,
and
you
blow
get
fire.
under it. So it's kind of it'd be close range. So yeah, you'd be able to do that.
I'm hoping
the
to be
item itself
behind
would be
it.
that spendable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were able to run all the way to behind.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. I didn't want to actually be under.
Yeah, so just go ahead and roll your agility.
Okay.
It'll be a precise weapon with close range.
Yes.
And do I get bonuses for charging?
So you'd actually have disadvantage of charge, but that's only if you need to use your major to move as well. But you win.
I don't.
So.
Okay, so then a focus action then?
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, you
I'm
still
all
have to
committing to-
move, so you can't do that if you've got a focus.
Okay. So moving up, swinging in,
Mm-hmm.
it's two-handed, so that's at least one additional advantage.
Right.
Okay. I'm trying to think of anything else.
Would you be near me then?
Yeah, I'm right next
Well,
to you two.
no,
I ran
'cause you
way
ran.
away. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I assumed. So I've got 2 d10s then, and then the +2 from
Well, that's 2 advantage.
Because you're running
plus 2
underneath the
advantage.
creature.
+2 what?
She gave you 2 advantage,
Okay.
so you get to roll 2 additional dice
Oh my gosh,
and
that
keep
is so much
keep
more.
the highest 2.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So you have 2 advantage on the roll.
Okay.
I don't think the item itself will grant you any others. But yeah, go ahead and roll the might attack. I'm guessing
What
with
if
the
it's
flaming
just D20?
flaming club.
I just need to kind of know positionally where Peter is. So Peter is by...
So you've
Willow.
got
Where's
the
Willow?
yeah, you've got the mound. Okay, right here's the mound
Okay.
that the creature just burst out of. So they're right in front. Willa's probably right about here because you guys were pretty close when it happened. Julie is behind, right? And I'm guessing Tats is you're somewhere right here, right?
Okay.
And Ulysses probably ran right here.
Okay.
So you guys are somewhat close. You're all around it, basically.
Okay. I'm just trying to see if I can get if Ulysses can hit
Yeah, we'll
the
say this
creature
is the creature.
within range of Peter's aura.
Yeah, we'll say that
Okay.
for this, sure. So what is Tats doing while those 2 attacks are happening?
He's going to do his multi-bane attack
Okay.
with fatigue and immobile.
Nice.
So I rolled a 31.
What crazy stats did I give this thing? I'm probably modifying it down a little bit because this is actually one that I created a long time ago for another thing, but I'm using it for this. All right, so you said 30. Yeah, that definitely beats its any of them.
Okay.
31.
So it has immobile and fatigue,
Fatigue.
level 1
Okay.
currently.
How did the fire go?
I rolled a 17.
Total?
Total. This would be at the abdomen though. At the
So
tail
like
end.
you blow and the abdomen like shifts just out of the way and you just hit the air. It doesn't
Yeah.
quite connect.
Yeah.
Is basically what happens.
Yeah.
there.
22 with the flaming club.
22 with the flaming club. Because it's flaming, the 22 will hit. Yes. If it was not flaming, it would not. Okay.
Squash.
All right, so it is fatigued. It's fat. And
I actually have that on mine as well.
and immob. Okay. And I think that's everybody's go on that round. So it is its turn.
Ouch time.
It screeches angrily, and oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, that's slow. That's slow. That's good. These are 8s. I need a lot more 8s. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'll keep that. How much damage is this one? Okay. Cool. 3 still too high. It might be a low roll here. Oh, 7 and 6. 7s. 3 7s. See if there's an explosion on this last one. All right, so that's 21 plus 5, so that's only 26 to its attack roll.
But with our +9, depending on what it's doing.
This is not the acid creature.
Okay.
It's not doing that one yet. It just swings its limbs around.
Okay.
And that's versus all of you.
Ooh.
So that's 26 versus your guards.
Okay.
26.
26.
Okay, so Peter's gonna try and defend.
Okay. I forgot to tell you. Yeah, as well as the panther doing that, all of you get 1 free defend from it. Well, no, I'm sorry. Those who bonded with it get a free defend. With it. So
Yeah, I'll
if
use-
you'd like to use that for this, you can, or if you'd like to save it for later.
I have Sentinel, so I get another one.
Okay.
So I'm pretty good.
Okay. So
I'll use it.
you want to use it for this attack? Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, there's this shadow as the panther is clearly fighting these things. There's like it's like part of it detaches and comes over and like shifts you out of the way, and then comes right back to the panther.
Also remember that because of your Boon Focus 2 with heal, you get
A minor
as
action.
action. You get 2d6 heal every single time.
Okay, so I can
Right,
do
I
that
took 3.
for her.
Peter
3
took-
damage.
Peter
You
took
took
three.
minor
other
damage.
people.
Yeah.
And then Ulysses is just gonna have to. You said it was 20.
26 was the attack.
26.
Oh, 26. Oh, I'm taking more than 3.
Okay.
I'm taking 9.
You're taking 9.
Peter's taking 9.
Okay. You are stunned,
Okay.
which means you only get one action, either major, move, or minors.
Can I heal him
Yeah, with your minor action.
Yeah.
Well, after this.
after this?
Well, anybody else?
I have a guard 20, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm capable of doing to try to combat that. I have defensive mastery.
You could take the 6 damage and just do it, right? You could roll the
Right.
defend interrupt, but that means you don't have a major action next turn.
Which means you don't have an attack.
You won't be able to attack next turn. So you can just absorb the 6. Mm-hmm. You will get stunned, though, as a result.
Yeah, which would be just the rest,
you could
remainder
let
of that
the
turn,
panther
right?
use up its free defend right now, so that you don't take the hit at all.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah, right. You're not bonded to it.
I'm not bonded
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it, so I can't do that.
Right.
I would probably try to just like deal with the hit and
Okay.
not.
So you just take 6 damage to your HP. You have the stunned effect, which means you can still attack next round, but then that's all you can do. You can't move. You can't do any minors.
Right. Sounds
Or
good.
you could attempt to throw off the stunned, and if you're successful, you get your actions back. So it's just a gamble.
All right.
Gotcha.
Ulysses is taking 6 and is stunned.
Okay.
I presume.
Yep.
Is it always stunned?
In this case, it's stunned because it's using the physical.
Okay.
Attack.
Very good. I'm going to take the free defend from the panther.
Okay. All right. And then it is all of your turns now. So,
So starting with
with
yeah.
me.
So
Yeah.
Julie is up.
Yep. I would like to.
But so this is again, you guys can go in any order. So if someone, I don't think anybody has restoration. But if you wanted to try and do something right before they attack, you could.
Yeah,
could
I
do
will
that.
heal. Like I'll unstun you. So before
Well,
you go.
You can't. Well,
unstun?
yeah, you can't unstun. But you'd have to have restoration for that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Well,
Okay.
Ulysses is just gonna be like, it's twitching, and he's gonna hit it again.
Okay, sure. Are you wanting to do the fire thing again? Or
I
do you
am
wanna
going to
try
make
and
an
throw off
attempt
stun?
on the fire
Okay,
thing
fire.
again.
Okay,
Go.
ahead.
Do it.
So I just need to remember what I was rolling again. The D20. I need the.
So you're rolling the D10s. So you're rolling
2D.
four D10s.
Right.
Because you're still bolstered.
Three. Do you have the other D10? Oh, you said 3 D10s, or did you? Say
You're doing
4?
4 D10s because you have 2 from your attribute.
Oh, there it is.
And you got 2 extra. Yeah.
It's right in front of
How
my
did
face.
Ulysses? 15. Doesn't quite. Doesn't quite hit. And if you can go ahead and roll if you already know what you're doing.
I do.
You can let me know. And you're willing to heal somebody, so if you just roll the 2d6 for how much you heal them for, and that's your minor action.
10.
Okay, and you're healing.
That guy.
Okay.
Okay.
24.
24. Okay, and this is the fire, so that's
Yes,
gonna.
please.
Yeah, that definitely gets past it. Okay, so that is.
So I think also boon focus heal is boon focus 2. So can I still use my major action?
You can still use your major action. You could heal somebody again. with your
Actually, I
major.
think I'm gonna take my shovel and I'm gonna try and run underneath it and give it
Cut
a
it?
splice
Sure.
underneath like its head. So,
Does it have a head?
what's the name of the thing? There's thorax, abdomen,
I mean, yeah, it's got
and
a
head.
It's just kind of like
Does it
It's
have a
kind
head?
of flat.
Okay.
It's just kind of flat there on whatever the front part of it is.
I got a 27 on my shovel swipe.
Okay, that's minimum damage.
But it's damage.
It is damage.
Yes, so you deal minimum damage. Cool.
I'm activating my boon focus to life drain. So as
Okay.
I have my swords in my hands, but I have my other tattoos that come around, and these 2 snakes that are kind of going over top of my head and towards my eyes. They come down and slither down around my sword. So now every time I strike, half the damage that I deal basically comes back to me.
Right.
So I'm doing with my 2 swords the dual wielding just attack straight at the
Gotcha.
the legs. Doing that, I rolled a 35.
And this is actually entropy that you're attacking with, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It is
Because that
entropy.
actually matters.
Yes.
Yeah, because that actually might have changed some other things too. But anyways. And what? Oh, I'm sorry. What do you say you rolled?
35.
35. Okay. So, okay. So 35. That means you dealt 15 damage to it.
So then it gets another.
No,
level.
not 15. I'm sorry. 13 damage to it.
So then I get 6 HP. I haven't at full HP. It doesn't matter though. But so then it gets another level of fatigue,
Okay.
and it's still immobile.
Yes, because I should have had to do that, but whatever. So basically, what you guys get versus fire, this thing has a 19 defense. Versus entropy, it has 22.
Oh. Okay. Good
and
to know.
it's regularly 25.
Okay.
Scar,
Wow. Okay.
which is what Ulysses is trying to. Well, he's got the fire, so it's 19 for him.
Yep.
Yep. So, I'm going to.
And, I should have marked off.
Peter's going to try and pull something that will function as a bug repellent to it. Something maybe that smells noxious or something like that out of the pack.
Okay. Are you using your luck thing?
Nope, it's bad. So we're going to so we're going to reach in and pull out cotton candy.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Rainbow cotton candy. Well, but I'm going to activate unlucky.
Okay.
So as long as it makes it more interesting, it just gets worse.
Da, 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 da.
That's my flaw.
Okay.
So
All right. Do you do anything with your action?
I thought the action was going to be pulling something out of the.
Well, that would be a minor action. Pull something
okay.
out. So you still have a
then for
major
movement,
action. It's just.
For movement, then I'm gonna
Oh wait.
run up.
Yeah, because you weren't stunned. Because you use the...
No, but I use a defend action, so I don't have a major. So minor to pull out an item, cotton candy, and then move action. I'm gonna run up to Julie and be like, "You got this," and offer you some cotton candy.
Do you take the cotton candy?
I can't. I'm literally spewing fire out of my mouth.
It melts the cotton candy.
I'm like, boy.
Oh, I just threw it. Oh, good catch. That's
Okay,
awesome.
so it's okay, it throws off the immobile. Not that that matters that much. It can't throw off fatigue, so that doesn't matter.
Yep.
I mean, it can't do something, but... all right, it is... so it throws that off for its move action. It kind of, like, sucks in, like concaves in, and then...
Oh, no.
Let's see. You two are under it. You're under it.
Behind it.
So
Well,
Willa's
we-
underneath
sure.
it, and Peter and Julie are
Are
behind
kind
it.
of at the end of it, so you're...
I'm on the outside.
You
I'm
and
just-
Ulysses,
Tats
I'm
is
Ulysses.
Ulysses.
are kind of out front
We're
of
on
it.
the out. Well, I'm on the side. I was going for the legs on the outside, so
Okay.
I'm going.
Okay, since it's not immobile anymore, what it does is it raises up to its full height. So it's like 20 feet above you guys now, and tilts its head down and spews forth a cone down and back. It either can't hit you or Ulysses with this, I'm thinking, because depending on where you're positioned. You're probably a little bit closer, so it probably can't hit Ulysses.
Okay.
So all of you are going to get this attack.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So,
This is the acid.
Oh. So on my
no.
D20, I got the cat butt image. So that's a 1.
It's a 1.
That's a 1.
Oh no.
Okay, and I'm rolling a lot of D8s.
It's ironic.
Isn't it ironic?
Wow, not that great. 7, 6, 5, 4. So it's 10, 7, 6, 13, 23, 24. This is acid, so I don't think that... Well, it's 24, and you guys got the +9.
Yeah.
Versus
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
You can see it coming, so you could probably dodge out of the way of it.
And the +1 from haste.
And the +1 from haste. So you guys are probably able to avoid that one. And then... Nah, I probably wouldn't do that. All right, because it did... Oh, yeah. So this is what I was going to do. That's right. That's what I was going to have it do. Then it lowers down, and as it does, its back part tries to slam on top of what's attacking it in the back, which means you're there now, too. So it's first Peter and Julie. And this is, just... It's physically stomping down on you.
We
I got the opposite of the cat butt.
No.
There it is.
So I will let you know, for my players, I let them spend legend points to make me re-roll my dice if they...
Oh, okay, beautiful.
Okay, sounds like we
two?
should.
It's an 18 on the second one.
Hold on a second. No, keep it.
So for the D20, you would need to spend 2 legend points, and I would have to re-roll that.
Or I'll just
it's
use
a
my
30.
re-roll
Or you could do that, yeah.
to have you
Okay.
re-roll.
Or do you want to roll it? Or do you want me to roll it?
No, go ahead.
Okay. 3.
Hey, thank you,
All right.
Austin. Saving the day.
Might is a difference. 3d8 for my math. That's a 17 versus your guard.
Oh, okay. I'll take the 2 points of damage.
Well, it'd be minimum 3.
Oh, minimum 3. Yeah, well, I'll take the 3 points of damage.
My guard's 20.
All right. Okay, and then it is your guys' turn again. 'Cause it's angry.
Did the fire hit? Because I never got to hear what happened to it.
because I took
yeah.
the damage. How much did you hit for? It's been too long. I've slept since then. What was it?
I don't know.
What did you roll? Do you
I
remember
don't
what you rolled?
remember. No,
I think you
really
did.
don't
I
know.
think you did 5 damage to it.
Okay.
That's what it was, or something. I think you ended up doing minimum damage to it.
Probably
sounds
because
right.
it was similar
Yeah.
of a roll to.
I remember minimum
Katie's
damage. I don't
roll.
remember a number.
Yeah.
I remember you just saying minimum damage.
Okay, so yeah, it wasn't quite enough to light what is there.
Catch,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
All right. Well.
You need a little more solid hit for that tap.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna.
So you're still stunned, by the way.
I'm still stunned.
So
Is there a way to be
if you want to use your move action to resist it, you can.
Okay.
If you succeed, then you get your major and your minors back. Otherwise, you can't do anything else your turn after you resist.
All right.
So you could just go ahead and just attack, and that's it.
Right.
Or you could attempt to get no longer stunned.
I think I'm gonna give it one last go before I try to
Okay.
resist it.
I'm gonna resist.
You still have 2 advantage, so you're still rolling the 4.
She
unless
still
you want to
has my-
spend legend. You got a lot of legend points there. So
She still have my bolster?
yeah. She
Okay,
does.
then I'll give her a legend
Is this?
point.
I was gonna just say.
Let's
I
do it.
You can
use a legend
spend more
point.
than one.
One for me.
I didn't know this. I'm gonna send 2 over.
Yes.
I've
Okay.
got
2
So that's
from
2
Mary.
additional dice that you roll.
Can I resist
Beautiful.
stun with
10?
peasants?
Sure.
I'm standing tall. I'm a little bit fuzzy, but
Okay.
I'm
With the legend points, how many?
That's the total of
adds?
6 D10s that you're rolling.
All right, I
'Cause-
need 2 more then, because I have 2 for the.
Because I gave her
And you're keeping 3 of them.
a legend point too.
Oh, then
Then it's 3?
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So keep the highest 3 D10s.
And then we add 3 at the end.
Keep the highest. Okay.
31 to resist stunned.
Yeah, you're able to resist it. So you've got your major and your minors back.
Okay.
All right. And nobody else has gone yet, right? Yeah, okay. So this is Julie's action here. Peter, what else does Peter want to do?
I think he's gonna take his his dagger and sting back.
Okay.
So, he'll probably just flavorfully have to like hop up on some of the burning husk of the hive around, and then try to reach as best he can the butt.
Okay.
For our young
38.
podcast listeners,
38.
bottom.
The abdomen.
Wait, we stole. What is your roll?
38.
38. So that's
I'm
gonna
versus
try
the
to light 'em up.
19, which is 19 damage,
Woo!
right? But since that's an exceptional success,
Oh,
it
wait.
does.
I was supposed to add an additional.
Add 3 more.
3.
I did not add 3 to that.
So that's
41.
22 points of damage. Yes.
Woo! Finally.
Yeah. Peter can't reach it.
Okay, so a couple things happen because
So he's like,
because of your unlucky. This is what happens.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for me. 48.
Okay.
So you blow, and it catches that stuff on fire, and so there's an explosion
yeah.
that happens, which is the 48.
Oh.
Okay. 17.
17 additional damage, but half of that flows down and hits you.
Okay.
So it was 17, so 8.
So he gets half of the damage as opposed to the creature getting all of it?
No, the creature gets all of it,
Beautiful. Okay.
but he also takes 8.
A portion of it.
live.
Gotcha.
He's young.
Yeah, he's young.
Rub some dirt in it.
It's like he just like looks at all the
and-
fire exploding all over.
And with
his life.
that, this thing is looking pretty hurt. Okay, so that's Julie. That's Peter, who missed and then took a bunch of fire damage. So we got Tattoo, Ulysses, and Willa.
I'm doing my same thing, dual swords. I'm gonna still swipe through the legs. I'm just making my circuit, trying to stay out of the way, but still do the thing.
And your verse 22 for its defense versus your entropy.
Yep, I rolled a 40.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's 18 damage.
Yes.
And then level 3 fatigue.
All right, yeah. So now it's slowed and it's got disadvantage on attack rolls now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that means there'll be a few less dice that I'm rolling.
And then
And immobile
Ulysses
again.
is gonna
Okay.
do like an uppercut swing. He's just gonna let it kind of like drop down and try and bring it right up underneath its proboscis.
Okay. Your verse 19 because your club's still on fire.
Proboscis.
And what was Willa wanting? to
Willa's gonna heal
Okay.
Peter real quick with 4.
do? Okay, so you recover 4 HP, Peter.
And then for my major action, Willa always comes prepared. So she reaches into her fanny pack and she's got a second vial of that alcohol from our lessons with Julie. But she's going to pour it all over her shovel. And she's going to put her shovel in the nearest torch, her own torch. And then she is going to do a big stab up into the same spot that she already sliced open.
Okay. All right, we'll go for it.
And that's
So that'd be a 19 is what you're going for since it's fire.
And I'm going to use my last legend point.
Okay.
Get that 4 out of there.
What
that
did
was not good
Ulysses' swing is just going to kind of scrape off some of the chitin and not do much.
enough. Oh my goodness.
Remember, if you spend a legend point, you get to keep 1 extra attribute dice for me. When I
That's great. I'm so thankful. It's helpful. 6, 7, 8. 11.
11 total.
11 total.
Wow. Gosh. Yeah, you realize.
Oh wait, can I use my lucky from my D4?
Yeah.
She said dramatically after the fact.
Okay.
What does that do?
Yeah.
What did you roll on your D20?
A 2.
Okay, roll it again. And tell me what you get.
14.
Okay. So that's 12 more. And you had 11, so that'd be like a 23.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you get some damage in there.
Thank you. If I'm gonna set my shovel on fire, I need to have something to show for it.
Right.
And Ulysses missed.
That was amazing.
So the creature shudders, and it almost like out of instinct, it just starts to flail around wildly in its attempt to maybe not die or something. So we'll see. Lovely. 8s. There we go. 8 and 8 is 16 plus 13, so that's 23 plus the 18 on the D20.
16 plus 13 is
What did I say?
30.
16 and 13 is 29.
29.
29.
Yeah.
29 plus 18
Is 37.
37 plus 5 is 42 and plus 4 is 46. So does anybody want to spend any legend points to make me 2 legend points to reroll that 18 on the
I'm
D20?
out of legend
Wow.
points.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Hey! Counts.
You want to combine your is into
Peter
a 2?
is going to use his lucky for himself,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use the legend point from the unlucky flaw to get so I still would have this to make you reroll one of those.
Okay. One of the regular dice, or because you just spent 1 legend point, right?
I did.
So you can combine yours to make.
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you want to reroll the D20, or you
I
want me
would love to
roll?
reroll the d20.
Okay. So tell me what you get.
It's a
3. So that's 15 less from 44. 29.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So this throw hits everybody for at -2. So that's 27 versus your guards, as it just you're getting all these hits in, and as it's going, the fire's bursting on it. That last little bit of fire, like as you slam it in, it kind of trails up and mixes with your fire, and then causes an extra last explosion as guts rain out over all of you, right? And
Oh.
yeah, it's a little ooh. Is everybody still up from that 27, by the way?
Disgusting.
Up from that 27.
So after you take the
Not
damage
dead.
from it.
Yeah, if you take the damage from it, so everybody's still. So the creature has exploded internally out. The queen seems to be dead. You look around. There's so many. The
Panther.
kitty,
Yep.
Midnight, has just utterly torn these things apart. Blood everywhere. The structure, which you had caught on fire, right, has fully crumbled at this point as all this fighting has happened. So you guys did a little over 85 damage to it.
Woo!
So pretty good.
Peter's going to try and with the lucky pull the right item to defend himself with.
Okay.
From the umbrella, from the hat. I want an umbrella.
Okay.
And so can I get an advantage on my defend
Sure.
with having the proper umbrella? Okay. And oh, good. So So 30.
Okay, so that's higher than 27.
Sweet. Yes. So umbrella pops out, and then it just guts just rain down all
44.
over the top of it.
Okay, so yeah, you don't take anything from those wild flails.
Yeah.
Okay, so this dust is settling. There's still a few flames flickering. You guys, no mess at all on Peter. Everybody else, you've got bug guts just dripping down.
Disgusting.
Somehow, Midnight has nothing on them at all.
Okay.
Ulysses makes one big final swing at where the head was, opens his eyes, and sees that the bug is flat and just smiles.
For your information, had you not had Midnight, several of your
died.
hits, several of your hits would have been auto defended against by the insects flying in to take the hit instead of the queen.
So congratulations to Peter for telling us to tame the beast and bring it with us.
But will it come with us?
So that's done. Who has the highest perception?
Not me.
I have 1.
I have 5.
You notice in the middle of the nest, there is something. Oh, let me double check what the size of this thing is. You just know there's something about the size of a human fist that's crystalline in nature.
Oh.
It goes into the backpack.
So you notice that.
I'm gonna go diving in through the guts. So
You can see this happening.
Yep, I'm gonna take my whip again from my arm, and I'm gonna go around him. That's fine.
I don't know if you can see it if your focus is solely on that and you're diving towards
I'm
it.
diving for the crystalline
So it'd be
object.
surprised, and you wouldn't.
I'm just gonna pull him back. And the last time you did that, there was a massive explosion, and you almost died.
Right.
That would be a negative thing.
Oh.
Yes.
But I didn't. So
The rest of us don't like playing with
Can
death
I
that
use my
much.
lucky to retrieve it myself?
Sure.
Okay.
It is an aether crystal.
Oh, cool. Okay. Very cool.
can I use my agility to retrieve it?
Since he used a perk to get it,
I'm not using an actual skill.
I mean, you might be able to try and
Careful,
fight over it
I'm-
later, but
My
I mean, for the
my
moment,
flaw's vengeful, so just be careful.
for the moment, he has that right.
Okay.
You guys still gotta get back to the which will be quick here, but yeah, you're
Right.
covering it. So it's an aether crystal, which a certain bittersweet might want that. Whether
Yeah.
that's
We get it in the story somewhere.
yeah, maybe we'll see. But you guys,
But for now, it's at the circus.
yeah. So you guys start to head back. I don't know if you want to do anything about your bug guts for now, but we'll say you're heading back. Is there anything specific you want to do before you return?
Yeah, I would like to look at the hive and see if there's anything about the hive that needs to be demolished, basically. Because if
It's
there's
pretty much
still
fully demolished because
Okay.
it was caught on fire right beforehand, so it's fully smoldered and burned everything.
wonderful, I just want to make sure that there's no eggs left over because if any of them are around,
We'll say, yeah, you maybe skirt around and maybe find one or two mounds that were on the backside of it that you
right?
found.
Okay.
You do have a feeling that you just killed the queen, which is the source of making more of them.
Yes.
So you don't know how maybe one becomes a queen, but at the moment, it seems like...
Things are pretty subsided.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to Midnight and thank him. And I'm going to remove a koi fish from my arm and feed him
okay, yeah,
as a thank you.
he'll snack on that. Roll your will.
3.
3?
Yep.
3? Okay. Your eyes...
Oh wait, sorry, my will. My apologies.
Yeah.
I'm doing something else.
I was-
Nope,
I was-
it's not.
We're just
It's-
like, what?
My will's a lot higher.
Okay, I was like, you just rolled one dice there.
No,
but okay.
right. Yeah, sorry, 19.
Okay,
Wow.
that's a little bit better.
A little bit better.
A little bit better. Okay. So
If he dies,
Everyone was so concerned for you there.
Go ahead.
So yeah, you feel like a little stronger connection, but right now in the middle of it, you can't quite work out what that means.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys are able to make it back. You know, of course, he stops once you're at the edge. You go through, meet back with the old woman. You tell her what happened or anything specific you want to tell her, or you're just letting her know. We're kind of fast forwarding here. But
Sure.
if there's something specific you guys want to highlight in the moment.
No, Peter just wants to make his pitch to Midnight.
Okay, so maybe because Midnight can't come.
He'll
so-
linger out with Midnight. Just be like, in the circus, you know, there's endless amounts of popcorn. There's the lights and the color and the smells.
Can we actually
we could leap through fire hoops and do all sorts of acrobatics.
Can we actually at the farm with the lady do a little demonstration of all of our skills in order to like thank her or like be like this for you, but then also to like pitch it? And presenting the Taylahey terrific troupe of tropes led by Tats, the circus. And she's in the back. And you guys are doing all your things. And
She breathes fire and burns down the old woman's house.
Yes, exactly. This is now
Ulysses
canon.
smashes things.
well, don't we get a bunch of chalk fee?
Yeah, so she's going to end up giving you guys some bags of this chocolate salt.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
And can we all roll to see if the panther comes with us?
Okay. Everybody roll your persuasion and we'll see what the totals are.
My
If I
persuasion or my presence?
Persuasion.
Would I
Okay.
be
Dang.
able to aid my persuasion if I gave him a few drops of blood?
Bulls.
Since
Sure.
I have not bonded.
Yeah. Roll your will first.
Okay.
I'm going to use a legend point on this persuasion.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have legend points left,
What do you,
you
roll
might.
for will?
11.
Depends on what
It's
your
just
score.
be a D20.
A 3.
A 3. Let's go ahead and roll your persuasion as well.
Okay.
That'll factor in depending on what your totals are, but
It's it's under
What are you,
the
shaking?
social. In the middle.
no.
So it's D20.
It's a D20. Yeah. Hopefully that's better than my friend. 16. But you said
16
we could.
for persuasion.
But you said we could.
Yeah,
give
I mean,
legend
there's
points towards the
there's
thing.
nothing else for you to really roll on.
Right.
So-
Exactly. Which is why. I
So
was just
yeah,
gonna
you use
throw
it. If you're gonna use this,
Hey, right in.
you made it in
20.
20.
I have 20.
20
16.
after you use the advantage for the legend point.
No. What's the? How much do I?
So
use?
roll an additional whatever the. What did you roll? A D20
I
plus.
just used a D20.
Oh, so roll a D20 again. You might get higher.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I didn't.
Okay, so 17 because it's plus 1.
Okay.
11.
So 20, 17, 11. Okay. Okay, all right. He says, maybe from time to time, I have a duty here.
We'll take it.
Yeah. Right.
I can't wait. We'll make you a coat.
You get to keep the hat.
Yeah,
Right.
He goes up to you, Tats, because you gave some of your tattoos away. There's the one on his shoulder. Where's the other one that?
It was the bird.
Where's
and
the
then
koi?
The koi fish was right here.
So he very
On his
slowly, just hovers his jaws right over your arm where the koi fish was,
Okay.
and questioning if this is okay.
Gonna,
Bites down. You get severe pain, and
Okay.
then as he pulls out, it seems to heal.
Okay.
And there's a tattoo that looks like him.
Okay. Cool. All right.
You do for the short term. Half your HP is lethal
okay.
for the short term.
Is that
This is why I don't
Midnight.
get tattoos.
how do we communicate with you? By that?
through him.
So here's the thing. My tattoos don't get bigger or smaller. So Midnight is going to be that big.
Aww.
So
Illusion magic. We'll make
He's
it
so
look
cute.
little polymorph will be fine. All right. Gonna wink at him.
Yeah. So you guys do a
And then
grand
go cry
demonstration.
because I have
severe pain.
I have
Because those were those
like
serrated
20 lethal damage.
the serrated fangs
Yeah. Oh,
Right?
for sure. Half
Nice.
my
So
arm's
that's like the nerve damage and the muscle damage. It's going to
Yep.
heal.
my
you
left
know.
arm's completely
Yeah,
useless.
right.
Flopping by me as I
yeah,
walk.
yeah, until you get that recovered.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, so you guys, she ends up giving you several bags worth of 𝒂𝒂 salt. You stand in. She leads you to a room and says, you know, thank you for your time, and you know, on the wall it says, you know, thank you for visiting. And as the door closes, and you guys are outside, and in front of you are the gates to the city. So far,
Nice.
because you'd already traveled like 2 or 3 days out
Right,
with
right.
the main
Right.
group, and now you're suddenly right back in the city.
Okay.
Is where you guys ended up. So you have an unknown amount of 𝒂𝒂 salt.
Nice.
You have an fist-sized aether crystal,
Yep.
and
new
quite the
tattoo.
story, and a
A new pet.
tattoo. Yeah, from that. So
Awesome.
Sweet.
Thank you.
congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
This has been another fantastical episode of the AV Epics Podcast, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a review on your podcast app of choice to help spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our Patreon or Locals community. Doing so will not only help us to continue creating high-quality content, but you will also gain access to bonus content and our private Discord, where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check our podcast description for the music and ambience that we use, and thank you so very much for joining the adventure, and we will see you next time.